The next property for isosceles trapezoids that we're going to look at is the diagonals. The diagonals of an isosceles trapezoid are congruent, okay? So similar property to what we had with our rectangles. Again, that was specific for a parallelogram version, all right? But when we look at this thing, an isosceles trapezoid, the diagonals are going to be congruent. So isosceles trapezoids give us some information about some of the angles, but they also give us some information about some of the lengths, and it just happens that the lengths of the diagonals are going to be congruent this time, okay? So given BD is 36, so BD, which is this entire diagonal right here, is 36, and CE is 14, so just this little piece right here is 14. I want to find all these other pieces, so let's start with that whole piece. If I know this entire diagonal BD is 36, well, then I know the other entire diagonal, which is AC, has also got to be 36, okay? So because this is an isosceles trapezoid, the diagonals have to be congruent. If one of them's 36, the other one's 36. Okay, but now think about the pieces of each of those diagonals. Okay, if I were to kind of erase this for a second. If you look at just this piece right here, CE, that's 14. Well, think about which piece that matches up with in the other diagonal. And hopefully you can look at that and say, well, that's BE. BE must also be 14 because the diagonals are the same in every way. All right, that's going to be 14 as well. Okay, so it's just a matter of matching up those pieces, okay? I could even answer other questions about this, like I could have asked for something like ED or AE, and we could have used some segment addition to find that. Maybe I'll pull an audible here. Out of curiosity, AE, well, if you know AC, the whole diagonal is 36, and that little piece is 14, that means that this guy is going to have to be 18. An 18 and a 14 to give us the total of 36, okay?